Fokus.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin, he was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
İyi tanrı diye mi? Nereye?
Bridge. You've come this far, but the bridge is broken. There's no way you can fix it.
Çok mu eğlendiniz? O da eğlen. Çünkü beni hiç brokenmış. Sen ne görüyor bu?
You want to see what the
Gündüzü
mask
falan mı diyor?
sees? She doesn't. Don't look through it.
Sesini kısacaktım. Sesi çok mu açık ya?
It's dangerous. Don't go near it. Don't go there. Don't go too close. Don't trust us. Where are we? What is this? It's the same. Different. It's another world.
Aha.
It's lighter.
Ha.
I like it
Bu
here.
tarafa gelirsem de
Can we
diğer
stay?
yerim mi?
Let's stay here.
Hmm.
It's safe here.
Köprü sağlam.
It's light here. It's nice. The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened? The bridge is fixed. Let's cross it.
Açılmayan kapılar. Ben geri döneceğim galiba.
Dillian is in there. Don't forget. You can feel him. You need the runes to fight. Dillian. You need Dillian. He's waiting for you. He always said he would wait. He's close. He cares about you. You can feel he's close. He loves you. Calling you. Open the gate. She can't. Open the gate. It's locked. Try harder. She can't. The gate. She can't. She can't. She will. She'll find it. She will.
Ben bu işareti ağaçtan falan var mı? İçeride bak. Aha içeride sanki öyle bir şey var bak. Yok bayrakmış. Yok. Hop.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness. Swear an oath not to harm her sons. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Loki'nin askerleriyiz. Loki Rulus. Bir laf yok. Lan ucunda ne var ki? Atın ön tarafına mı gelmiş gibi olmuş? Sağdaki kapı kilitli, soldaki kapı kilitli. Ortadaki kapı içinde şu işareti bulmam lazım. Ama ve lakin o işareti bulan oraya. İşaret. Acaba mavili yer üstte mi o işaret? Şuraya bakayım. Hop. İşareti bulabilirim ben. Kapılar da yıkık ha. Şu tarafı açsaymışım. Buraya nasıl girerim? Ha, dur bakayım. Açabiliyor muyum? Açabiliyormuşum tabii canım. Ey yavrum ey. Korse sefa. Tamam, birazdan edelim bir sohbet. Kapıyı açayım, geleyim. Tamamdır. Burayı açtıktan sonra ben hala buna bakıp bulamadım. Şöyle yapacağız. Sesi biraz kıs.
Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe.
Hemen işareti burada bulacağım. Burada da yüz
Dillian,
varmış.
there he is. What are you waiting
Dillian.
for? Find a way. Find him. Go.
Tamam da dur, şu işareti bulamadım ki.
Too many times. You always let him disappear. Dillian, there he is. Quick.
İşareti bulamadan mı gideceğim?
Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in like to be in love. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark one.
İçeri girdim zaten.
The dark.
The
Gerek
world
var mı?
once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Burada bir
Do
yerdeyim.
you remember the way he stroked your hair? Do you remember the way he felt? Bayağı bildiğin bak şimdi videonun. Aha şurasıymış. Allah aşkına ben bunu nasıl bulayım? Şuradaki gölgeymiş. Bak Dillian's in
şöyle.
the tower.
Güneş.
He's there.
Aha da şu. Mümkün değil yani görmem.
You've got it. Why isn't he here? He's gone. He's
She's in the
Dillian
dark world.
saved He's gone to the dark world.
You owe your life to Dillian.
Tamam, o Dark World'de gideceğim, alacağım Dark World.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe? I did not ask the mistletoe, Balder's mother confesses. I thought it was too young. Oh dear.
Kutu. Güzel hikayeler. Ürünü getirdim, buraya açman lazım şu an Senua. Bilmiyoruz. Tamam bak. Arka taraftan mı? Şimdi karanlık dünyaya geri dönüp Dillian'ı kovalayacağım.
Do you remember what it was to touch it? Does it feel warm? Do you feel safe?
Dillian loves you.
Bunun yüzü biliyor mu? Biraz önce sanki başka tarafa bak.
Everything has broken.
Ha, bu tarafa.
Filled him with your love because he believed in you.
Dillian geldim, Dillian dur. Kapıyı açabileceğim şimdi çünkü karanlık taraftayken açmam. Açıl, susam açıl.
Do you know? Was it worth it?
You're still alive and Dillian's dead. He doesn't deserve to be dead.
How does that make you feel?
Then, where are you taking me?
He's up there. How do you get up? There's a way. There is a
Burada ben
way
bir
up
merdiven bir şey göreceğim kesin.
there. You're nearly there. Just find the way.
Bakayım parçaları. O zaman şu taraftan görürüm. Aha. Evet.
You had that loved you. You squashed it, strangled it, flattened it.
The curse cannot be undone.
Geldim Dillian. Gitme. Ah Dillian ah. Hep kaçıyor hep.
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian.
And now the darkness.
She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past, and Dillian, her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Hoof says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Hoof throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Hoof is slain.
Loki aradan sıyrılıyor ama yine.
It strangled him.
Yukarı bakan ok. Aşağı bakan. Burada bir yerdeymişsin yani. Kızlar da bir yönü işte. Ha, oradayken bulabilecek.
Dillian saved you.
Yine gözümün önünde ama.
Cared for her like no one else has.
Dillian's the only reason she's
Baya
still
bak.
alive.
Bak. Ne? Aha, şurası mı? Böyle ok olsa. Allah, şurası mı?
What if they're all about
Buldum
wasting
ya.
your time just delaying minute by minute by minute?
Tam dönüp bakayım buna da oyalanmayayım diyecektim.
You're special. She thinks she
They mean nothing.
being special. Waste of time. Could all be a waste of her time.
Bunlar kolay oluyor. Bak, hiç böyle şey olur.
What if the gods are
Baktım.
laughing at her?
Messing with her
It wouldn't be
minds.
Aa, bu tam tersi
This
ama.
time.
Dışarıdan mı görmem?
Do you feel safe?
Dillian loves
Bakmam
you.
değil.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
He was the only one that really loved her.
He did love her.
Bu taraftan da açalım. Tamam. Bunu açmam. Aşağı atlarsam ölmez miyim acaba? Bence.
Dillian saved you from them.
Burayı da açayım. Kapı var. Açalım. Kapalı kalmasın. Lakin o kapıların bana bir getirisi yok. Yani ne olacak? Tam tersi zaten. Nasıl tam?
He saved you. He saved you.
Loves you.
Dışarıdan baksam da göremem ki oraya. İki taraf. Benim şuraya çık. Nasıl çık? Aa, burada köprü varmış lan önümde. Önümdeki köprüyü görmüyorum. Kör bu kör.
Kill the things that are most precious to you.
Böyle yaparsam eğer taraftan değil ama açtığım üçün buradan geç. Hop. Bu işaret varmış.
She should have listened to her father. Why didn't she
Anladım.
listen to her father? She thought she could defy her father. Wasting your... You have no time for this. Speed up.
Dur dileğim, geliyorum sana doğru. Dur.
They've set your trials to distract you.
Şimdi.
They've set you up and now they're going to watch you. What if these trials mean nothing? Laughing at you. What if they take you no closer to Dillian? Dillian, you're letting this get in the way. If they are just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle. He didn't know. He was kind.
Tersten göreceğim şimdi çünkü.
Do you remember the
Köprüyü
way he
açtı.
stroked your hair? Do you remember the way he felt? What if this is pointless? What are you doing? Why did you think you could make this work? You keep seeing runes. You see runes everywhere. Everywhere. What if they're not real?
Ver.
What if they don't actually make sense? The gods were lying.
La kafamın içi balon gibi ya. Bunlar hiç susmuyor ya.
Are playing with you. It makes sense in
Günleri
your
nereye
mind, but it doesn't
şey edecektim ben?
words.
Nerede kullanıyorduk?
But it doesn't mean anything. You can't read this language. You don't understand. Sinbelt. You're wasting time. You're cursed. You'll never succeed. So quicker.
Geldim Dillian. Bekle beni Dillian.
Dillian!
Gel gel yapıyor. Gelin mi? Biraz da sen gel ama Dillian. Hep benden bekliyorsun.
Be very, very careful.
Şu an klavyeye
Not
geçiyor.
much cared
Da
for
düşerim
the
kesin.
world. Looked dimly upon the Druids, like her father, Sinbad. I guess he
Anlayayım.
took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes.
Hayır hayır hayır. Hayır. Aa, o.
Darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
That's it. Quicker.
Kırı yok bunun. Safe gidelim yeter. Geldim Dillian. Aç kollarını. Aç. Niye böyle bir şey yaptın? Dillian da az değil ama yani. Zaten bir kere kaybetmişim seni. Niye bana bunu yaşatıyorsun?
Your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight?
Bak toplam bol değil.
Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you can see, just to be rid of your nightmares? is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you. They're taking you from the inside. You're disappearing one memory at a time.
Kim siliyor
Every time you
memorilerimi ya.
remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything. They're not yours anymore. They're going to take everything.
Son
you
taş
have.
kaldı. Dur.
They belong to the gods.
İşte aldık mı kılıç bizim olacak.
Inside, they want to kill your soul. They want to crush it. They want your body. They want your soul. They want your mind, and they're going to
The
take
Northmen
it.
say that their allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the well of wisdom. In blindness there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I
Simya.
give my
Bu.
life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
Where am I? I can't see. Who's there?
Can you hear me?
Yus.
I'm right here. Can't you see me?
Help me.
Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
Stay still. Empty your thoughts.
Çare falan. Your mind.
Tell me what you feel.
The breeze.
Good. Then there is a way out.
I can't tell where it comes from.
Yes, you can.
Serinliği mi hissettin?
The others. The voices. They've gone.
I'm still here.
It's so quiet. So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath. Feel it rise and fall. Good. Be aware of everything you hear and feel. Let your senses guide you.
Sesi. Arkam. Neresi? Demiyorum.
I can't go on. Lillian?
Find a way. I'm not leaving you here.
I think I'm somewhere else now. The breeze has gone.
Use all of your senses. Let the world speak to you. What do you hear?
I hear water.
Go to it.
I've reached the water.
Good. That's your way out. Follow it upstream.
I'm so sorry. I thought I left this all behind.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
He was right. It's inside of me. It won't let me go.
Senua, my father, he taught me that the hardest battles are fought in the mind, not the soul. You're no coward. He proved that to me in the warrior trials. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
This isn't your battle. You don't have to help me.
I want to. Besides, you are going to be a great warrior one day. You need people like you.
Okay. I'll do my best.
I know what you're thinking. He's not really here. Seems there's no escaping the past in this place.
Kargalı bir yerlere mi geldin?
So she's forced to relive it. To what end?
There is a house. I don't know what's inside.
Don't be afraid.
Yine karanlığa atlayayım mı? Bak sesler geliyor. Kılıcım falan da yok ha.
There's something in here.
Do you see it?
No.
Then it cannot see you. Quietly move past it, one step at a time.
Ne ki o ben? Sessiz. Görmedi ki. Yanından geçtim.
It's not following me.
Leave it behind and keep moving forwards.
Ay burada da var öyle yaratık. Ay bir sürü var hem de. Ne olacak bu? Ben nasıl geçeceğim ya? Bir yaratık var Dillian.
There's more of them. I think they're moving.
You're breathing too fast.
I'm scared.
Listen to the sound of your breath. In and out. In and out. It will pass. You can do this, Senua.
Gördü mü beni? Biri mi gördü? Ne oldu? Yok.
I'm in a house. It stinks of death.
The darkness is testing you, but you are in control.
Ah, önümü de görmüyorum. Kesin düşeceğim. Dikkat et. Karanlıkta bunun üstüne nasıl yürüyebiliyorum ya? Mümkün mü böyle bir şey? Mümkün değil.
There's a well.
Don't turn back. You're getting close.
Aha. İçine mi atlayacağım? Allah! Hii, bu ne? Böcekler, yaratıklar var.
Delia. Help me.
Ay! Yürüsene bacım.
Delia. Is that you? I can see a light.
Yes, I can see you too.
Daha doğru koşuyorum ama hadi bakalım. Daha doğru gitme derler genelde. Yine geldim,
She could
kayboldum.
spend hours, days even, trapped within herself, in the dark.
You see me?
Yes.
Your eyes were open, but you were gone.
And when it finally let her go, she could be anywhere, with no memory of how she got there.
When it comes for me, I have no power over it.
But here, for the first time, someone was there to help.
But I heard your voice. You brought me back.
You found your own way back. All you needed was a little help. A little hope.
Hepimizin ihtiyacı. Hepimizin var.
You've done it. The warrior trials.
Dedim kılıcı da alalım madem o zaman.
You have to get the sword.
With grammar reforged, you will have Odin's blessing to walk, a goddess, into the halls of Helheim and challenge Hela as an equal.
So Dillian was helping me. And the sword will lead me to him. Like when we first met.
Aa,
Dillian
Ver
gave her
bakayım.
the strength to pass the warrior trials, and she saw a way out. To leave her past behind
hadi
and
bismillah.
become a warrior in Dillian's clan.
The sword is tainted by the gods of darkness. Leave it.
He left it here. He wants me to take it.
You will pay a price for this.
Haydi bakalım.
But years later,
Ben karanlıktan yeni döndüm oğlum.
with Zinbel's parting words still haunting her, The darkness came back with a vengeance. A plague. Everyone suffered.
My father was not supposed to die like this.
O Dilia'nın babası mı?
Do you see it clearly now, Senua? The suffering you've caused.
This is your fault.
Nasıl ya?
You brought this plague to us.
Dilia mı söylüyor bunu bana? O Dilia no. Bunlar hep illüzyon Senua. İnanma sen ona.
They're coming for you now.
Haydi.
Coming to get you. Hold your heavy strike. Hold it. Hold the heavy strike.
Ne yapacağız?
Unleash the sword.
Gel bakayım koçum.
She's going to die.
No, she isn't.
She needs to focus.
Bu kılıç hiçbir şey yapmıyor. Ha. Ha, kılıcım yanması geçiyor. Of. Abo. Al sana, al, al. Al sana da al. Bu sonsuza kadar sürüyor mu? Gücümün boyutları mı uzamış? Lan bir yuvarlan, dayak yedim ya. Al lan, al.
In the sea of corpses, the corpse waved through itself over the ones I loved. The ship broke up under them. The ship that had sailed from the land of shining fields. Their memorial stone is sacred. Come not here in the sun. Come not with a sword. Come not crying over a naked corpse. Come not with disturbed mind.
Ay.
She's lost. She doesn't know where she's trying to get to. Is there any escape?
Haydi.
Do you hear the suffering, Senua? Does your precious gift of sight let you see the souls that rot here in this sea of corpses? Do you feel the blood running cold on your skin? Do you hear their endless cries? Do you smell their putrid wounds? They were once brothers, sisters, and loved ones. Look at what you have done to them. All because you were a coward, because you ran from your curse instead of facing it. When you turned your back on the Father Zinbel, you turned your back on the gods and let the darkness wreak havoc on your people. Why must they pay for your heresy?
Benim yeni kılıcım var oğlum. Allah! Ben mi ölecekmişim? Ben mi ölecekmişim ulan? Ben mi? Allah! Boss geldi. Allah! Yedim ulan sizi. Yedim ulan sizi. Bak. Bu yaptığım hiç hoş değil. Arkadan saldırıyorsun. Öyle yapılmaz. Öyle yapılmaz. Ulan şunu bir finish ya. Finish ya. Hii, ben fokus kendim vurabiliyorsun sen bana. Hii. Oh be.
Who is it? Galena.
Annem mi? Annem nerede ya?
Hear, Senua? Do you hear the voice of your mother, Galina?
Hayır,
She
duymuyorum.
calls for you, Senua. Go to her. Answer her pitiful call.
Nerede ki anne?
Darkness took her life and it will take yours. It's taking
Anne?
darkness is here.
Do you hear the suffering, Senua? Does your precious gift of sight let you see the souls that rot here in this sea of corpses? Do you feel the blood running cold on your skin? Do you hear their endless cries? Do you smell their putrid wounds? They were once brothers, sisters, and loved ones.
Ben buradan mı
Look at
gelmiştim?
what
Yok.
you have done to them. All because you were a coward, because you ran from your curse instead of facing it. Mother! When you turn your back on the Father, Zinbo, you turned your back on the gods and let the darkness wreak havoc on your people.
Annem miymiş bu?
Why must they pay for your heresy? Even your dear beloved mother was powerless against the darkness when it came for her. She too had a sight. She too doubted the gods and let the darkness infest her. But she didn't run. She escaped the only way she knew how. She gave her life to the gods. If only you had done the same, the world would have been spared this horror.
Ben niye tekrar dönüşüyorum ya? Ay! Ay!
She's calling for you.
Hayır ulan,
Why
hayır.
don't you join her?
Savaşacağım. Kalk. Aa, öldüm. Bunu yaptıysa öldüm. Aa, ölmedik. Bu şey atıyor, kılıç atıyor. Ustaya bak. Allah! Kaç kaç kaç. Kaç artık ya. Of. Hii! Kaç şuradan kaç. Ama bu olmaz böyle. Nasıl olacak? Oo, tekmeyi yedim. Oğlum, vuramadım lan adama. Finish diyorsun da o kadar kolay değil finish yani. Öldüm, öldüm. Yok,